Hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome if it's your first time, and welcome if you're a return visitor. What's up, twin flames and divine masculines and divine feminines? Metaphysical mama. I got the Crow soundtrack playing in the background. I'm just gonna shovel some Starman Tarot sitting outside. I'm just gonna do a little reading. We'll see what we got. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame. Let's see what we. Six of Pentacles. Hierophant. Like decision makings. Three of Wands. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we got Five of Wands. Like lots of chaos and confusion in the internal. Lots of decisions. Yo, what is up? Oh, yay. I'm happy to see you, Furrow Tyreek. You little cutie. 221. And let's see. So I'm seeing with this for now. Turn this down a little. Kind of like the sun's behind me. But see, there's like logs. He's like, the tiger is like standing with his feet rooted and planted. It's kind of like the tiger is training the inner child. It's like the inner animal has to kind of stay stationary while we're in our chaos and like confusion. And you see there's like the shadow upside down here. So it's like our shadow side is still, we're dealing with our shadow side. And while we're dealing with the shadow side, right, we're being trained, and we're also training. It's always right. We're all teacher students. Oh, you're in Texas. Be safe. I know there's a storm over there, baby. Big hugs and love surrounding you. Keep you safe. That's so cool. Texas. This is kind of like a Texas. That kind of reminds me of like a Texas dude too. The like a Texan cowboy tiger. 404. So yeah, it's like we got to stay grounded and rooted. Oh, and there's like a TP in the background. So like, right, connecting to your native roots while incorporating the metaphysics and all these different, right, dimensions and multi-dimensional parts of self. And as you keep going, you're creating more assets for yourself, right? We're becoming more and more, I don't want to use the word worthy, but like, right, our worth is increasing as we continue to go through our shadow side and have more control and balance over our animalistic natures that can sometimes, right, fire up. So as we gain control and balance, right, like see all this abundance coming in, there's like all gold coming from the sun. And the sun is like a big like a furnace, right? In alchemy, you got to burn off the impurities of the metals, and that's what we're doing. That's really what the virus is, right? It's chaotic and messy until we balance all that energy out and alchemize it and burn off the impurities from the sun and turn, right, mercury to gold, right? There's 80 elements in mercury, and to burn off, right, the impurities within, right, which creates chaos and confusion in our crown chakra, right, and our gut feeling in the solar plexus. The solar plexus and the crown chakra are always communicating, just like the brain and the stomach, right? So as we're, right, getting infected, right, things are coming, we're getting loaded up with codes from the sun and from, right, just different realms and internally from ourselves esoterically. So, and we're raising our Christ consciousness and we're caring for our inner child, right? We're using our divine feminine energy in order to create and care for our little animalistic, say, like devil child inside, right? It's like the twins, right? Jesus has a twin. So our inner child could be a little rebellious and, right, rambunctious and kind of like teenager, right? Wants to have its own way, right? Yahweh, want to have it Yahweh. um, so our we're going through spiritual puberty. So our human belief system and patterns, routines that we've been, right, going around and around, and, right, like hunters and gatherers, collecting all of our eggs or our nuts or what have you. And it's 519. Oh, it just slipped. 519 is the ancestral blood cleaner. And it means a lot of other stuff too. So as we're, right, balancing all that energy out, it's chaotic and messy. So that's why they say the V word. So, but we're coming into Christ consciousness, which is again 144,000 consciousnesses. So that can make us seem, right, schizophrenic, fucking nuts out of our mind, crazy. Yeah, Wendy's has pineapple mango lemonade. It's so good. I don't usually like juice drinks, but that's a winner. Okay, so yeah, dealing with the shadow side. Also, the kundalini, there's like serpents wrapped around the bodies, right? So we're rising the kundalini or the double helix into triple strands DNA. So let's see, Hierophant. He got the sheep next to him, and there's light beings in the background. Kind of like he's in like a spaceship. Kind of overseas. It's like making me think of Zeus and little Doctor Strange up in there. These are David Bowie Starman Tarot cards. These are like super, super cool cards. They're not. They have so much detail in them. I know we got 3 of Wands. I'm gonna post some confirmation on these too, but just take a look at how, like, right, detailed, and so yeah, we'll look at that for a minute, see what you take in from, picture says 1,000 words, and what it means to you is going to be a little different than it means to me. And here's the Hierophant. Kind of like Doctor Strange, like when he's sitting and like getting all the information, trying to figure out how many scenarios there are that we're gonna make it. He's like, out of like how many million? It was like one. All we need is one. A little bit of faith. All right, so just a little confirmation. Let's see, Six of Pentacles. Twin Flame Collective. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that's too many. That's too much. Well, here it is. Clinging to the past. So that can get us a little like stagnant if we're clinging. There's a story. What is that? Orpheus and Eurydice. And Orpheus goes into hell to try to save his love, Eurydice. And Hades allows him to take Eurydice out of hell. But he says under one condition. The condition is that you don't look back. You have to have faith. 11:11, right? Not right. Or there's a band called Boston, and they had an album called "Don't Look Back" also, right? And it's like don't look back, right? You know, we allow our past to present itself to us so we can go through, right, our Saturn return and our past lives and our karma. But if you go seeking and digging or don't trust, and right, like a lot of people right now want to go back to normal, right? You can't really, you can't go back to how things were, because right, we're coming into a new paradigm, a new, right, like a new Anu in like the Enuma Elish and the ancient texts and whatever. Anu is the sky god, right, sky blue. So as we're coming into, right, new territory, you can't go, it's like you can't go back the way you came, right? You can't go back into the mother the way you came, the way you were born, 12:21. Or, you know, why would you go back to elementary school, right, if you've got, or what have you, or back to, you know, unless you're just thinking about, right, memories, because that's part of who we are. That's different, right? We wouldn't go back to, right, something that we've already accomplished and moved, outgrown, right? So we want to allow growth, and growth can be scary, but the only constant is change, right? So clinging to the past is gonna, that's gonna hold us, right, keep you from your abundance. And if you do your shadow work and right, balance out the human and the animalistic side and our demonic or our hidden stuff that has harmed us, that we've hidden, right, and buried, that's kind of raising the dead too, right? Allowing what we've buried to slowly come up and, right, work on that with divine feminine, divine masculine, spirit, universal father, however it applies to you and feels right to you, right? Like going through that stuff and knowing that you're not alone and that you have love, and just to, right, let go of what no longer serves you, right? Like we want to be accountable and look at it and then let it go. And then you're doing your work, and then you have nothing but abundance, right? Your health is your wealth. If we don't have our health, we ain't got shit. So most important, right, we have to deal with our shit. You ever watch what's that movie? Oh, I fucking love that movie, and I keep bringing it up, so it keeps coming up too, like in my Tales, there's Tales from the Crypt, and then there's Tales from the Dark Side. And he's like, oh, we in the shit. We knee deep in the shit. Let's see, what else we got? Pull some moon cards. And the bugs, 1444. Bugs are starting to bite my legs, my arms, so I'm not gonna be on here. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Tyreek, I'm so sorry I didn't get to like hang out with you guys more. I hope next time. I was thinking of you guys today too. I'm like, I can't wait. I still need web social media. You are good enough. And that's a real important message for us all to hear. You know, it can get especially with everything. Sure, yeah, they're like offering freaking bonuses at jobs. They're threatening to fire people from jobs if they don't get the right. It's like so much pressure. Don't let the fear, that false evidence appearing real, get you caught up in, or rocked to sleep. That's all. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, like I take into consideration what I'm seeing and what's going on. But if I don't feel that vibration, like you should worry, right? It's like, I'm not going to. 1616. Yeah, it's like then that, right? Stress and worry, that's disease. So that'll harm you worse than, and if you happen to get, say, said B word, you're better off. You build natural antibodies, right? Which is the goal. Your body is in the process of change. So like our mind and all that is right. It's like a virus in the program. So it's like what's corrupting our thinking in the sense because we're going through change. And some beings don't want that to occur. But you can't stop water from running, right? Your hard work is paying off. So, you could try to a win-win outcome. A win-win outcome is forecast. Here's a dog with his head sticking out the window like a. You and your loved ones are safe. I know that too, right? The more that you belief is 90% of any ailment or any ability to move, right? A mountain with a mustard seed. So, again, discernment, like it says on my videos, kindly take what resonates and leave the rest. Everything is vibration. So it's like it's in tune with what's up with you right now, or it's not. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like bad. It's just like, right? It's like, do you feel like drinking? I wanted something a little sweet. Usually I drink water or tea or my coffee. I don't really drink juice and I don't really like lemonade usually. But I had one of those a few weeks ago and I was like, that's so good. So today I felt like having something a little sweet. So I have pineapple mango lemonade. It's because that's in my vibe today. So it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, right? It's just, having discernment. Should you eat ice cream cake or cake every day or sugar? No, definitely not, but a lot of us have become accustomed to it. I miss you guys too. Big hugs. Mwah. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, definitely not. And we can feel like not good enough to do something, or again, other beings sometimes can like keep in them and then make they keep trying to poke at a dragon to make our animal side come out. So different variables, right? But yeah, getting back into what's in vibe with you and what's not. It's just we're getting more into the vibrations, right? So creativity and a thought is a vibration, right? It's either positive or negative. So depending on which way we're steering, right? It's like we can allow them to like build up over here, or we can allow them to like Or we can just acknowledge them and then, right, let it flow, right? Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. So it's like, all right, I see it. And then I could just keep letting it go. I don't have to, I don't got to hold on to anything. Um, you know, even in the simpler forms of like how we name things, you know, how we've all, again, become accustomed, right? Accustomed. We've become accustomed to a lot of like, right, programming. And it's not like it's all such bad programming either. It's served its purpose up until this now point in time while we're, right, all being reborn into our new evolutionary, you know, transitional stage. um so then, like the thumbnail, right? It's a butterfly, which I got that picture here the other day. There was this butterfly flying around, and then the poor thing, I think its lifespan just. But I saw it on the ground, and I didn't touch it, but I, you know, I almost wanted to take it with me, but I just let it be. But I took some pictures of him on the ground, but that was his last flight. Poor thing. Expect powerful change. Yeah. Woo woo. Underground Railroad train. All aboard. Have faith in your dreams. That's such a pretty card too, isn't it? Let's see what else. So I don't know. Is there anything else we have to be into? Let's see. Twin Flamies. Yo, we're at a what do you call it? A precept? A pre like we're like at the apex. We're coming. It's like when you're on the roller coaster, we're like approaching the top of the hill. Y'all feel it? It's like and mad motherfuckers don't have a clue. And not that they're any, but it's just like, right? How do they? It's more like to me, it's like, how do they not feel or know what's going on? It's because they're so like wrapped up in fear, you know. Believe in the impossible because they don't believe. Remember in like Peter Pan too, um, and like Tinkerbell always gets mad at Peter Pan, right? Because he always keeps going and listening to the stories from the humans, from Wendy and stuff. But also, right, it's like if you don't believe in fairies, fairies die, right? So like with anything, like it's like our childhood imagination is so important, right? It's so important, right? Imagination nation, right, raises the vibration. So the more we remember to be creative, because that's they want to keep fear porn going, right? So the more that we all like keep remembering like how much we love to play and what we like to do that makes us smile. It could just be like go get a box of fucking crayons from CVS and color, right? I mean, just something like, you know, or get chalk and, you know, like just whatever it is, you know, like work out while you're outside, just like have like a push up competition or, you know, go get badminton freaking things and little birdies and go play badminton or something, you know, get a ball and go play kickball. Um, do something that you know, get a skateboard, do something you used to like to do or that you wish you did when you were a kid that you know that you keep telling yourself that you don't have time for now, you know. Because that's how you, yeah, that's how you knowledge of thyself is so important. That's how you remember who the fuck you are. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, and adjustments are required. Your hard work is paying off again. Let's see. Let's see. I should read one of the. meanings for one of these cards. Are we done with the moon cards, Spirit? Oh, two more. Time to breathe out and balance spirituality and practicality again, which that is exactly right. Balancing practicality, spirituality, all our shadow self, our little afraid child, or our little kid inside that thinks he's all tough, right? Our animalistic side, the part of us that needs to stay grounded and rooted, right? Remembering our roots, our Native American roots, wherever that, where's the teepee in the background? Over here. See a little teepee there? Way back in the background. The smoke tent. And again, don't let pride get in your way. Little kids. Little kids. Alright, let's see. Spirit. Any more confirmation on these cards here? Let's see first twin flamey flames. Ooh. Truth, death, and sexual energy. Truth is a number 12. We could break down to a 3. Get eagle up on there. Death. Number 8. And sexual energy. 25. Break down to a 7. 2. And then I started off with 2. 5 more. Truth. Death and sexual energy. Oh, so kind of too, and ending to like a lot of, again, yeah, there's a lot of misperceptions, and right, a lot of awareness is necessary. And then also like death, yeah, death to like old paradigms of, well, right, feeling guilty, but also, right, allowing your divinity integration, 33, yeah, to integrate. There's a lot of, right, this has been used a lot for a lot of, right, secret society, a lot of, that's how a lot of energy is stolen. A lot of people are like, God, no big deal. And it's like, you know, again, going back to, right, well, clinging to the past, or going into like, again, balancing out the animalistic energy, because like there's, passion's fucking awesome. And when you're a twin flame, well, if you're a twin flame, you already know. But here, look, the next card is self-love. So this is most important, right? Sun, moon, a heart with wings, right? Allowing things to be what they are, divine timing, honoring your energy. So your sexual energy is your most potent energy. So when it's just being used, right, like to buy and sell, and like, or just to made to be like, oh, no big deal, your self-worth and your self-love, right, it's going to be a lot harder for, right, for death and rebirth to occur, right? You're going to get yourself more tripped up, because you're going to get a lot more, you're going to have clinging to the past. You're going to allow a lot more static energy into your astral field. So again, coming out of lustful thinking, right? And lust just comes, like, that could be anything. Like, look, I just got Wendy's, right? So like lusting for food that's not so great for us, right? It's a type of lust. You know, could I be drinking something more healthy than that? Absolutely. But I usually drink healthy stuff, so it's like once in a while, right? Right, discernment. So to put something in my body that's like, it's like I don't usually do that. So, you know, um, past, present, and future. So a lot of that duality, creativity. That's what we were just saying in the beginning. Allow that creativity to flow, flow, flow. And yeah, let's read. I'm kind of curious about the Six of Pentacles card there. Let's see what that got to say. And then I think I have my book. Let's hope I have my book. Yeah, I got it. Like, I think I brought that shit. I think I brought that shit with me. Six of Pentacles. Wands, Cups, Pentacles. Where you going? Oh, yeah. Oh, they do this book different. Okay, Six of Pentacles. They do all like the crown cards in the beginning. Ooh, all right. I am desperate and destitute. We can go through life unaware of the astounding beauty and miraculous things which surround us. Right there for us to reach out and touch. We rush past a beautiful flowering tree, completely oblivious to its rich and fecund display. We bicker with those we love, unaware of this moment of aliveness, of being conscious in this life, is so fleeting and precious. So many fail to see the wonder which sits within their grasp. Because of this, they experience a deep poverty of awareness, lack of time, lack of support, lack of money and resources, when in truth, there is no lack, just a lack of awareness. You know, that's what I'm just saying. It's so good. I am reminded of the wisdom story of the beggar sitting on a box by the side of the road, begging for 30 years until a passing stranger suggests he opens it. When he does, he discovers it's filled with gold. And look, yeah, right? All the gold coming out of the sun, like we were saying. And in the artwork of the Five of Pentacles, two characters are crouched, begging for food. They are positioned in front of a Garden of Eden, outcast from paradise and yet only separated by a slender barbed wire fence. It is well within their reach. The two realities exist side by side. But from the side of lack, they are blinded to the possibility. The figures are slowly disappearing into the graffiti-covered boards. Soon, they will recede from view, becoming just another part of the mean streets. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to just fade away into the streets. Don't let them let you just fade away. You are the resources, right? So it's important that you claim, right? Treat others how you'd like to be treated, and to your own self be true. To thine own self be true. That means like you gotta claim your fucking your light, right? You need to claim your body. It's like, this isn't mine. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, would you let somebody take your car again? It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. It's like maybe it's a mistake at first, and then it's like, So somebody try to go in your house. or in your business or in your car? Aren't you gonna be like, great? It's like you guys got right. Everybody get all upset about their material things. Well, what about your mind and your fields of consciousness and your dream state and your right, your sanity? If you don't have peace of mind, right? Because see, the Five of Pentacles asks us to look for our own disowned treasure, right? That little boy or girl that's inside, either like or scared or hiding or whatever it may be. Oh, look at that cool little red. Watch me move. Wait, that's so cool. Yeah. Oh, need help, need help. But now you see me, no you don't. No, see me, no you don't. Oh no. All right. Okay. Five of Pentacles asks us to look for our own disowned treasure, while also referring to the very hypocrisy and unfairness that the world offers up. Misery and suffering sit alongside vast wealth and opulence. The millions upon millions of people who must serve and support their families on so little, while others have so much, right? Inequality, isolation, segregation, and ignorance play out around us every single day. And we must decide how we wish to be in the face of this. Right? Are you going to let them tell you what the story is? It's like, leave your damn TV off or just like put it on. I don't even have a cable box in my room anymore. I see it if I'm like in somebody else's, in my friend's room, my partner's room, or like if I like yeah happen to go like otherwise I don't. Why do I need to? I see what I need to see what I need to see it. I don't need that's it's an addiction, right? I call it propaganda box. Mind control. It's not like such like, but if you're, it's like, and that's what I'm listening to and believing. Those are pre-scripted narratives, right? So all of those anchors are anchoring that and that information that they're being given from whoever the fuck gave them the narrative, right? Those pre-scripted. This is what we're talking about. So it's not like. And do your own research. Don't take what I'm saying. Please do your own research so you have awareness. So you, right, like listen to what you need to listen to. And then, right, it's like Earth is a school and a playground and so much, so much. It's a living spaceship that how cool and beautiful is this amazing spaceship we live upon that's living, swirling through outer space? I don't know. That's something right there to be grateful, thankful for, and in awe. It's like in all of us that it's like, I don't know, we're all so fucking cool as far as like, it's like, look at all like, I mean, like, look, I'm at the park. Like, look at, there's all these people. There's kids playing. There's people walking, people driving, right? People playing tennis. There's like people doing things. People like, right? Like, and that's what right makes Gaia happy, makes Earth happy, makes people happy. This is what raised the vibration, right? Like, you know 551. Okay, let's finish reading this one. I'll get too off track. Okay, so one of the people's greatest fears is to be cast out of their homes, their families, their tribe, and live on the street impoverished. The fear can compel people to generate riches at any cost. And that keeps coming up too, right? What will you do for a Klondike bar for more fucking money? Money. What have you done for money? Right? So like, and two, I'm gonna tell you a secret, right? Because it's an IOU. So if you got lots of it, are you rich, or is that how much you owe? I know what I'm saying. Definitely don't. That's legit. It's like, hell no, right? Market of beast. He goes in a few different directions now, right? And this is about to flip. So what's in your wallet? What's in your treasure chest? Right? We are the assets. So what have you invested? Where do you wear a vest over your chest? What's in your treasure chest? Right? Like Gilgamesh, right? That old, or the is it Gilgamesh with the tablets and etc. That's like, right, the Anunnaki or Sumerian. I got goosey bumps. Right? Lapis lazuli. And I love patchouli. All right. One of people's greatest fears is to be cast out of their homes, families, tribe, and live on the street impoverished. The fear can compel people to generate riches at any cost, while others remain caught up in the trap of poverty, unable to escape. It can keep you trapped in a fruitless relationship or move you to create extraordinary things and help many others along the way. Right? So think about that, right? It can either get us trapped in a fruitless relationship, which right now, that's this time. We're at that crossroads, right? So, and you always have time to right, change your mind or go back or make things new, or right, like, oh, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Never let anybody, any person, place, or thing make you feel that you're ever absolutely trapped. You always have a way out, right? You just have to use your creative noodle to find the way sometimes, and or just ask for someone to be right center presented. 4141, as I just said that, right? Ask for clarity. It's like, I feel stuck. I need help. Don't forget to ask to need help internally, in your mind's eye, in your heart, right? It's like, yo, this is true. I need some kind of a sign or assistance. You will get it. Okay. And in your panicked mode, in that mode, don't like go right. If you're searching for it, you're not going to find it. Know that you said what you need, and now allow, right? It's like you just delivered, you just called into whatever you want for food. Now you got to allow the food to be prepared and delivered, if you, right? So now it's just like that. So, and it doesn't mean anything you say you're going to get what you want. There's a big difference between getting what you need and getting what you want, and how it's going to appear, right? So having an open mind and knowing, this is where you have blind faith. I said what I needed, and so I know I'm going to get the next message I need, and that's it. And when you get it, you'll know it. See what I'm saying? It works, I promise. It just takes